What's poppin', T Subs and T Squad girl? Shout out to all of y'all, honey. So listen, y'all make sure to follow the social medias that you guys see before y'all. More importantly, the Twitter. Like I said, I have a Twitter goal. I want to get to 1,000 before Thanksgiving. Totally appreciate all of the new followers up there that I have been getting. Thank you guys so much. If you have a Twitter, hit me up there. Also, if you have an Instagram, hit me up on there as well. Anytime I post a video or a live stream, it will be shown. I will make sure to post it on Instagram because y'all know how YouTube do us colored folk when it comes to the notifications. Y'all don't get them. So, and I'm just going to leave it at that. So, girl, um, before I say way too much, Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is season 14, episode 16. It's expensive to be she. So y'all know how I have to do this because of the situation and circumstances. But everything will be back to normal by tomorrow. So it's all good, honey. Besides, yeah, y'all will see me tomorrow for the whether you like it or not panel. Yeah, today is money. Anyway, girl. So this the best I could do you for, but don't worry, I got y'all. So Candy takes Ace around there to his acting coach because I guess they have him in acting now. I'm not mad at it. That's fine. It gives him something to do when he don't have nothing to do. I mean, an idle mind is a devil's playground. So, it gives him something to do. I'm glad at it. But Candy, let me tell you something, baby, and I love you down. And I'm not talking about your parenting skills or your child at all. But I'm sick of seeing Ace and all of his frizzy hair. Now, I was gonna do a much bigger thing of it, but I don't want to make it skeptical about it. I'm just saying, I don't appreciate constantly seeing Ace with this frizzy ass hair coming up here on camera. And I'm gonna leave it alone. So we get down to mugshot. Um she at home or whatever, talking about how much she missed Michael and William and all of the rest of this bullshit since it's over the 2 minute mark that she gives or whatever. And she talks about how she misses the boys and it's been a month and how she wants them back now and so on and so forth. Fuck that bitch and what she got going on. Moving on. So Drew, Drew and her torn up ass foot. her child Drew and her toe up ass hoof is at home recuperating from her outpatient surgery or whatever the case may be. Y'all know it was the same day thing. She had to get local anesthetic. And I'm not laughing at you, Drew. I'm laughing with you. And you was high as 12 Plutos. And I can appreciate it. All right, you had the good stuff, honey. All right, you had the good stuff. The good shit is what they get you in the IV. Dear God Almighty. But thank God you got your husband there, Ralph acting right. I guess Ralph getting sick and tired of people talking about him front, left, right, and sideways. And, so I guess he's up here now trying to prove everybody wrong and, prove to everybody that he is a good husband in spite of. You know what I'm saying? And he here to prove that he love his wife and he gonna be here for his wife and he gonna be down for his wife. uh Torn hoof and all. Oh dear God Almighty. I love being me, y'all. Anyway, so in the middle of that and the hoof recuperating, Sheba and Sheree show up first, and then Sonya show up later on down the line. So they fill her in on what happened down to the dinner or whatever. But the one thing that I found the most interesting out of all of that is how Sanya admitted that Kenya tore her ass up down there to that table. And then see, that's what you get. See, you let Sheba Sheree pump your damn head up earlier when y'all was down there to that ice cream shop, and then you couldn't handle Kenya when it came down to handle Kenya. That right there proves to me that you don't need to be up on this show, Sonya, because you nor Ross can handle this group of women and how they handle conflict. If you can't handle yourself with these group of girl, if you can't stand the heat, get your ass at the kitchen, girl. Get up out of there. It ain't for you, sir. It ain't for you. Anyway, so Sheree brings up Ross getting aggressive with her at the table. And so that then made Sonya put a huge battery in her back enough for her to want to go and call Kenya and all the rest of this stuff. And then she went down this diatribe about how, Kenya ain't got no damn man nowhere in the first to even begin to understand how another man is gonna stand up and take up for his wife when it come down to a group of bitches that he feel like is overstepping their damn bounds when it comes to their wife. You understand me? See, Sonya said, girl, you can't get mad at me because I got a real man while you sat up there and got married to a whole damn butch queen and got pregnant by him. See, you can't sit up here and try to come for my man and then want to sit over here and call my man aggressive. And I said the same shit when it came down to the whole thing about how a black man in today's society and you sitting around here throwing around the aggressive word and this, that, and this. Don't worry about it, Sonya. Now, I was on your side when it came to that, Sonya. I was on your side. But am I on your side? You know what? I am on your side. I ain't even mad at it, Sonya. At first, I was going to say you did too much. But now that I done sit up here and talked it out, no, I'm on your side. I'm on your side because I do feel like Team Twirl is no shade, but I do feel like you was doing team too much when it came down to that whole aggressive thing. I said what I said and I stand back. It was so many of y'all that came under my comments. It was like, well, no, he was aggressive standing up. He shouldn't have stood up. And I agreed. He should not have stood up. But you know what, Kenya? You shouldn't have stood up when it came down to that whole brawl that happened down to that Intercontinental. You shouldn't have stood up then and you did, and look at what happened. People could call you the aggressor at that point. I mean, I'm just saying. We really need to be careful and cautious of the words that we use, especially when it comes to the situations that we're in. Kenya, in that moment, it was you and Sheba Sheree, I guess, to let the people tell it, that was coming at her to let Sonya tell it, Sonya, whatever, tell it on speak on it. She says that you said more to her at that table as to why that situation took place the way that it did. If that was that same situation. If that's not that same situation, get me together in the comments. But I don't know. I felt where Sheba Sheree was coming from. And I ain't really like that whole aggression thing too much either. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't Team Twirl. I didn't. Anyway, we gonna move on. So Sheba Sheree hired Rwan to do her fashion show. And she has a casting model. She has a casting call for different models and so on and so forth. And she invited Team Twirl. Let me tell you something. Kenya, you was very rude and out of pocket with Rwanda. But I will say you knew what you was talking about. And I kind of feel like that, no shade, but I kind of feel like Rwanda didn't. Okay. I kind of feel like this was another way of Sheba Sheree cutting corners. And you just was able to come around there and call it out for what it was. I mean, even when it came down to the placement of y'all. When Kenya said it, don't get me wrong, it was rude. It was. It was rude. It was condescending. It was very shady. It was very shadadocious. It was. Kenya brought in a whole big ass shade tree and she set it right up under that damn woman. She didn't even need the hijab. All right. She ain't need the hijab on, girl. She had she had enough damn shade with Kenya the boy sitting there. But when they switched it around and the models came in, it made sense. I couldn't get mad at what Kenya said. Like, how are we supposed Then you kept talking about your assistant, your assistant, your assistant. I really hope it won't that nigga that you was sitting beside with them damn cornrow. I really hope it won't his ass. Child, that's probably why, you know what? Because I'm sitting up here shading this woman and I don't even know her. But see, she by Sheree again. You make it easy for Pete. You she by Sheree. You make it easy for people to come and read you down to the ground, to the ground, ground, to the ground, to the ground. Child, I'm on a damn air mattress around here. Let me not do too much, girl. I ain't at home. Dear God. Anyway, girl, let me go on ahead and move on. So Ralph is doing a photo shoot for his book or whatever. And I know Scotty, he finna windmill me down, but fuck that bitch. Okay, it is what it is. Ralph fine as hell. Like Ralph looked damn good in these pictures. I'm just gonna say, and both Ralph looked damn good. Listen, Ralph. I mean not Ralph. Scotty gonna windmill me down, but fuck her. Ralph looked real good. Like Ralph, if it don't work out between you and Scotty, I'm still gonna have my soul. But if it don't work out between you and Scotty, I'm available. Anyway, so Drew, her tone up as ACL, um, and Mother Superior came down to the photo shoot for support and whatnot. And Drew brings up Sheba Sheree having the idea for them to throw Mugshot and Team Twirl a joint birthday party because their birthdays are 2 days apart or whatever. I mean, I guess so. I'll be here for it. So then Ralph not adopting Josiah comes up. Mother Superior, mind your damn business. Okay, that ain't none of your damn business. Whatever they got going on in their household with they churn that's living with them, that's their business. You go and you handle them people down to the church house. Okay, mind your business, Mother Superior. I'm sick of this storyline. I thought we left this behind 2 episodes ago down to the dinner table when you cried and you understood where he was coming from and you're not going to push the issue and so on and so forth. Why are we having this conversation again? I'm sick of this conversation. I don't want to have that conversation. Mother Superior, girl, mind your business and tend to your daughter tone up ass foot. Okay, help her with her hoof, girl, because she walk around here in these majorette boots, and I said that's what it look like. It look like she got on a nasty piece of majorette boot. Did one of y'all sign it? Y'all run around there signing her cast, girl? Get y'all anyway. Mugshot got her storylines, Michael and William at home, child. I'm I'm gonna call them Meshach and Shadrach. All right, Mugshot the Billy Goat. Y'all, I'm cutting up over here. I need to get my life together. I'm glad ain't nobody here. I'm cutting up over here. I need to calm down because I'm in an apartment. I know these walls, they gotta be thin. I'm sorry, neighbors. Yo. So listen, Meshach and Shadrach finally got let in the house by the Billy Goat. Y'all, we moving on to the party. We're moving on to the party. Um, and I ain't getting no good still shot of the party. Well, I did, but I just decided not to use it. I'm gonna just plug up my stuff, get myself for a free promotion, girl. Why not? So we get down to the day of the party, and the party was real cute. It was had at Drew's house and whatever. So they invited Kinga's cousin Shay and Mugshot's friends from Florida. And you know, listen, I would have asked so many damn questions had I known that they was going to be there if I was them. I'd have asked so many damn questions because I have so many damn questions when it comes down to mugshot and what she had going on down to her past, girl, because she still ain't got there yet. Anyway, so Sheba Sheree shows up late, and Drew brings up an invoice and the cost of Sheba Sheree's balance, which is $1,300. I mean $1,350. $1,350. Whatever. Listen, Drew, you get the Dead Dead Award from me and Sheba Sheree. It's a damn shame that you set up here and allowed Drew to come up here with the ace in the hole, because basically what Drew did was what she did, which is prove that sissified ass queen, Anthony. Y'all know I don't live for that bitch at all. All right, I do not live for Miss Anthony. I don't live for her. I don't live for her. I don't live for that late ass queen. I don't live for her. That bitch is late. Okay, she's late and delayed. I don't like her. But basically what she did was prove him right about Sheba Sheree not paying people and don't know how to pay people. And see, Sheree, you really need to be careful about running out here looking so damn expensive, but you can't pay nobody. You be walking around here and from your Gucci to your Prada to your Louis to your Balenciaga, but you can't pay a $1,300 bill, a tab, half of what you owe. I mean, I guess you did. Listen, y'all can say whatever y'all want. Drew Sidora is all right with me. All right. Drew Sidora is all right with me. Y'all can say whatever y'all want about it. Sakina, don't be mad at me, baby. Y'all know me and Sakina, that's my sis. All right. We Pisces, brother and sister. I love my Sakina. Don't be mad at me, baby, but I see it for Drew this season. I'm here for it because she set up here and drugged Sheba Sheree and her finances up out of the clouds, kicking and screaming, talking about something that she already lied and told Team Twirl that she paid already $1 million for this fashion with no fashion show. Whatever. So the birthday girls show up and they see that it's the birthday party is for them and so on and so forth. And they sit down to the dinner table and they decide to have dinner. Kenya says that she felt like this was more of an intervention than it was a birthday party, and it was. I really wish they just would have kept it as a birthday party. This didn't have to be something to try to get Mugshot and Team Twirl to be friends or whatever. They don't have to be friends. So long as they know how to coexist with each other, should be okay. And it should have just been that. Like, I didn't like that it went from celebrating their two birthdays to now Team Twirl want to sit up here and explain herself over again about why she just does not want to see it for Mugshot. Mugshot is never going to see her actions for what they are. She's never going to take no type of accountability for it. So I don't understand why y'all had to use that moment to celebrate them for it to end up this. That almost turned into another yelling and screaming match because Mugshot just refuses to see that she started this shit with Kenya. And she did. Now, a lot of people could say that this could be her karma. A lot of people could say this could be Team Twirl's karma for the way that, for like how she started with Kim Fields for no reason. And how she may have done this or that to Phaedra or so and so and so. Like, or this and that to Hosha or so and so and so. Like, so I mean, a lot of people could say that Kenya is getting it back from the things that she's done to other people. She's getting that back from Marlo. But at the end of the day, Mugshot started all of this with Kenya, and it just is what it is. Moving on. So they play a below the belt game, and basically what I got from that was everybody reading Sheba Sheree down for Sheba Sheree and her fashions with no fashion show. That's really what it was. While, yeah, all of them don't want Sheree to fail, they know that Sheree is going to fail. This is going to be another failed fashion show by Sheba Sheree. But it's going to be her fault because she allowed this to be her storyline. Like you're showing up with all of these problems and all of this and all of that. You're hiring people to help do this and do that and so and so. Like you hiring outsiders when you got people in your inner circle that can help you. Much like when Kenya was like, well, why did you want the casting call to be silent? You have a show coming up in a couple of weeks. Like I was on Kenya. That's why I say, even though Kenya was rude to that girl, I understood where Kenya was coming from. Like it didn't make no sense. You showing up with expensive ass invitations and candy pants read you down. She said, "Girl, I guess you gonna be making clothes for for Barbie or Mattel products or the Cabbage Patch dolls or the Brat dolls, child, or the Spice Girl dolls." Dear God Almighty, girl, like like I say, she by Sheree, you make it so easy for people to just read you the fuck down to your face. And all you can do is laugh about it. And they laughing at you, not with you. They laughing at you because they already know what it is. That's the sad part about it. And you laughing at them and laughing at you. Whatever, girl. Whatever. Couldn't have been me. That's all I'm saying. Could not have been me. But what I to do you, she Sheree, set it off, friend. I guess, honey. So anyway, moving on from that. So we get down to a familiar face girl, and who is it? Who is it, girl? Who is it? It's Apollo, honey. First of all, first and foremost, Apollo does not appeal to me the way he actually. Apollo never appealed to me. The only time Apollo ever appealed to me was when he had his shirt off. All right. Now, when he didn't have a shirt off and he was quiet, he appealed to me. When he starts talking and running his mouth and all of this, he's just he don't do it for me, y'all. He pulled up in a Rolls Royce that was probably a Uber. Be clear, y'all know y'all can order shit like that off Uber, honey. You go pay a good little a pretty little penny, but I'm more than sure it's a Uber. And so so then first of all, what got me was how Apollo, one, had a confessional, and two, how y'all allowed him to use his confessional to be messy, to basically talk about how cold Phaedra was to him and how he felt like Phaedra left him for dead when he got locked up. And all of the rest of that stuff, and how she made it hard for him to see his children and all of the rest of that stuff. And I was just sitting here like, well, god damn, a production, go on ahead and show your hand, sis, and let us know how y'all really feel. Y'all letting us know how y'all really feel about Phaedra. The fact that y'all allow Apollo to come up here and to use that for his storyline to be up here. Listen, girl, I mean, listen, hey, it is what it is, honey. Girl, look, girl, listen. This is the real gag, though, girl. The real gag about all of what he said was that it was 1,110% truth, in my opinion. I've always felt that way. I did. I've always felt like the minute that happened, Phaedra just left that man and said, "Oh, to the dust with you," and it is what it is. Basically, what she said was, "Girl, you jailbait, bitch. Bye. I ain't got no time." She wants, but see, she had to remove herself from that because to let the people tell it, she was in on the fraud and shit that he had going on. Allegedly. Allegedly, I believe it's true. But allegedly, they're saying that that's why she distanced herself because she was a part of it. But I mean, hey, whatever. So she by Sheree brings up Lyron and what happened between them, and then she brings up how he's been hitting her up recently and such. And then in the next episode, we see him walking in like he's trying to audition for the damn like he's trying to audition for the Fashions with No Fashion show with his broke down pimp daddy walk. And to that, this is what I got to say to you, the She by Sheree. Why is we making this our storyline again? I thought we was over that, but obviously we ain't, and that's what's sad about this whole situation. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all, girl. Y'all drop down in the comments and y'all let me know what y'all thought about last night's situation that I just watched early this morning. And yeah, you guys, I will holler at y'all later. Bye.